So it will be an off-lane Weaver, though. Funnick takes point on that. Dendi will go mid on the puck. No big surprise there. That leaves Havos to safe lane farm on the back end. Yep, will get glyphed up. Some extra gold going the way of Na'Vi. Early on in this game, that's going to be a 4-minute tower kill. Havos, oh, be careful there, buddy. He's going to die to the tower. Oh, my God. Oh, Merlinium.
When they go that far behind the T1 and no one TPs, they should know that they're rushing, but they can't stop it right now. If Wiz TPs, and that is just suicide.
Yep, so they will instead settle to invade the jungle and dominate this quadrant of the map, maybe angling for a Roche, and yep, they're going to walk right into it. Not even going to smoke either. vanskor has one, but they'll opt just to walk into the pit. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, they will find the two that set the trap in the jungle. Juggle just BKB TP with the Blade Fury, and, well, Wisp gets left behind. And another Roche kill. The Dark Troll. Whoops. Troll Warlord. Second life. Sure they know what the Troll is up to.
And I think Havos definitely thrives when he's not really scared of anything, and he's in this situation right now.
Well, he should be scared now. Relocate. All of a sudden, it's a 4-on-1. He's got some lifesteal. He'll sort of stand his ground. qojqva gets the living armor. Ice Blast comes flying through. Can he live to find some kills? He gets the kill on the Juggernaut. He's still alive, making a double. He brings down the Treant. The Wisp goes back. It's a triple kill. Well, technically a double for Havos, but the Troll is still alive with the Aegis of the Immortal. Oh my Lanta, we're going to miss a kill on Wisp from Funnick in the mid lane, but that's not nearly as interesting as Dendi typing to try and make it out, and Havos will let him live.
2,500 HP with a pipe and lifesteal.
Oh, Funnick needs to be a little careful here. Initiates onto Jason, gets taunted, Blade Mail flies out, but now it's Axe that's on the back foot. Dendi joins the party in hot pursuit. Dagon to the face, secures yet another. Funnick gets the last hit, and now he wants to get aggressive. He sees Sing Sing scouted out by the Scarab and starts laying in the auto attacks. Needs to be careful, though. Time lapses back to the tower, just trying to zone out Tinker for Na'Vi to lay in to the tier 3. No glyph this time, so Tinker probably losing a lane of barracks. The Desolator making this push very easy. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Jug is trying to do a bit of split pushing. Ice Blast flies through. The swap from vanskor keeps the Treant out of the Ice Blast, but will cost him his life as he gets zapped down. Meanwhile, in the top lane, let's see the progress here. Leader of Tiers and qojqva, they'll get at least a tier 3 tower. The glyph comes out. That'll help mitigate damage onto the barracks. Now the reaction back. Dendi, the first one to hop in. Funnick nearby. The leader of Tiers taking a lot of damage. Down he goes. qojqva gets left behind. Does a lot of damage to Funnick, but does not have any detection, and they should be able to just kite this slippery snake all around. He'll try and TP out. Will it happen? A close call, but he makes it out. Meanwhile, top lane now, Havos squaring off with Jason, gets dunked to find the kill. vanskor moving in, wants the barracks, not going to get the range. They did manage to take out the melee, and Na'Vi kind of get cleaned up. Tinker securely
have either of them, and Na'Vi just like, okay, you're going to farm, but we're going to farm twice as fast.
Right.
So that there goes a late game idea. Yeah. Even though I think their lineup is like similar in terms of late game, Na'Vi was just much better at farming, controlling the map. qojqva.
Oh, they finally gets an Omni Slash off. A lot of creeps around, bouncing around onto vanskor, but he has a Ghost Scepter. Oh, it's a total disaster. qojqva gets turned around on. Sing Sing comes in, kamikaze style, gets off the Poison Nova, but kind of just tickling at this point. Might be able to find a kill on the Ancient Apparition. Is there any lethal damage? Yeah, he's got the Poison Sting on him, and good night, sweet prince. Goblak, yep, can't quite make it back to the well. Still not really the hold they were hoping for. vanskor, is he
defensive cooldowns, whether it's Manda style on Troll or the time lapse on the Weaver. It's also just very good against the Axe, so you don't get Coaling Blade range. And you know, a lot of teams just they're kind of spread around the map right now. qojqva's in the bottom lane trying to split push. The Wisp will head back to the fountain, but this is kind of the make it or break it for Tinker. One full lane of barracks standing. They've already used the glyph. Living armor will help, but will it actually be enough to quell this push? Meanwhile, in the top, Funnick just finishes off the ranged barracks. Now this is the last lane standing between Team Tinker and Mega Creeps. The last tier 3 towers fallen. Just look how fast the structures evaporate. They've got to go, and they've got to go now. You're late for an important date, boys. Sing Sing goes in. Kamikaze to get things started. Poison over to soften them up, but there's the pipe, and oh boy, it's Tinker just falling apart. Na'Vi coming out ahead on every front. Buybacks coming up plenty for Tinker. One used on the Venomancer. He's trying to do what he can. They'll force the Aegis out on the Troll, but GG is called from qojqva as it becomes apparent that Team Tinker can't handle the heat, and they are forced to get out of the kitchen.
Dire victory. Let the trees
stunningly dominant performance by Na'Vi here, and I mean, the draft didn't really seem to click for Team Tinker. I can see somewhat of what they were going for with the face rush, but it just seems like a little bit of it was out of place. Like, Venomancer doesn't really contribute much to the face rush lineup.